Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the 17th Nations Cup, and this time it's going to be hosted by Urban Zone. My co-shoutcaster this evening is Gnurkus, and we're going to be doing the group draw live on stream. How are you doing, Gnurkus?
Hello, I'm fine. Looking forward to the cup.
Same here. Gnurkus and I are both in the national team of the Netherlands, so we also have a vested interest here. We'll be making sure that we get the easiest group, of course.
Yes, like every year.
Unfortunately, we have no influence on that at all because we are joined by our, what shall we call it? Our impartial group analyzer software, aka the Hat. And let me just get it in front of you here. Some people Briz really don't like the Hat. Some do. Briz already threatened me that if Team Italy get to play against an uptown nation, then they will be leaving the Nations Cup. Somehow.
Isn't he saying that every year?
I think so, yeah.
Don't we always throw him with?
It's a bit of a
competition with boobs.
Yeah, we'll try and get boobs for you, Briz. Okay. Let's explain how this is going to go down. We have 6 pots. In those pots, we have tried to order the nations in region-based. So we don't want to have 2 Asian teams playing against each other in the same group, if at all possible. And also a little bit based also on previous.
The strongest nations from last cup won't play against each other.
Yeah. So I'm just going to quickly name all the nations because unfortunately we don't have the full 24. We have 23 due to some mergers. I'm looking at you, Scandinavia. I'll just list them off. In pot 1, we find France, USA, Australia, and Germany. If you have watched any of the Nations Cup matches of last year, you will recognize those nations as the quarterfinalists.
Oh, the semi-finalists.
Semi-finalists, thanks very much.
It's 4.
In pot 2, we find Netherlands, Portugal, Italy, and Poland. Netherlands back from being away for a long time.
Not really.
Sorry?
These are the 4 nations that complete quarterfinals from last season.
Yeah. Netherlands too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was last year's quarterfinals were France against Netherlands, Australia against Portugal, Italy, USA, and Germany, Poland. So
I already banned that from my mind. That was a great match, but painful to watch as a Dutchman. In pot 3,
we won a map.
In pot 3, we find Scandinavia, which isn't really Scandinavia because Denmark and Norway aren't represented, but that was the closest co-op that we could find for Sweden and Finland. Yeah. Then we find Spain, Brazil, and Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia obviously doesn't exist anymore. If you've been following your history a little bit, but it's a co-op of those former Yugoslavian countries.
Those are the other 4 countries that reached playoffs last time.
Yeah.
So basically, not it was Sweden, of course, not Scandinavia. It was Croatia, not Yugoslavia, but
yeah,
this completes last 12 of last year.
Exactly. And in pot 4, we find Belgium, UK, Austria-Hungary, and Slovakia. So Austria-Hungary co-op, and also have a traditional tie. Go to Wikipedia. Then in pot 5, we find the South American countries, Chile, Colombia, Venezuela, and Turkey. Not so much South American there, but we're trying to mix it up a little bit. And in pot 6, we find ASEAN. I'm going to pronounce it like that, +3. That's a cooperation of Asian countries. And India also. Nice to see that there's one full Asian country represented here. And Canada. And the last point, number 24, we will leave as empty. So what we do now is we add the names from my clipboard. As you can see, we are going to be starting with pot 6. And after that, I will, or the hat is going to sort them. And we always say Gryffindor. And from there, we are going to put them into their respective groups. And well, we'll go from pot 6 to pot 1. Is there anything I missed there, Gnurkus?
No, not really. I think it's time to start.
It's time to start. Let's go over to the hat and draw the names from the hat. Shake, shake, shake. In Group A, we are going to find Canada. I'm not going to update them instantly. I'm just going to update them after each pot, just for your information.
Hopefully you'll make any mistake.
Like last time.
Are you taking notes? Should I?
I'm taking notes, don't worry. In Group B, we find, drumroll please, empty. So Group B is going to be the only group with 5 countries instead of 6.
But if you are watching this and your country didn't sign up and you still have a full lineup, you can always try and talk to us to see if you can fill up this spot.
Yeah, absolutely. We are still looking for that 24th country. So yeah, if you want to fill up that empty spot, you are more than welcome to. In Group C, ASEAN +3. I'm really looking forward to these matches because N-Star, he's one of the Asian shoutcasters. He's going to be playing, if I'm not mistaken. Well, he might also be shoutcasting some Nations Cup because, as you might have seen with the text scrolling on the bottom of your screen, not anymore now, but I will not be shoutcasting one single match. Unless it's maybe the final, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we're still looking for shoutcasters, so you can contact me on IRC if you want to shoutcast. We're looking for shoutcasters and streamers. In Group D, obviously, India. So now I'm going to update them. Canada was in Group A. Empty was in Group B. Group C, we find ASEAN, and Group D, we find India. Please work, please work. It works. Hallelujah. You have no idea what kind of setup I've got here. My laptop and my computer. My laptop is doing the Photoshop for the names, and my computer is doing the streaming and the hat. So
very, very professional.
Very professional. Unfortunately, I wish I would have had a better computer so that I could do it all in one. But anyway,
please donate.
Please donate. Exactly. Thanks very much, Gnurkus. Blutch is asking who will be shoutcasting aside from N-Star. Brainless might be shoutcasting. I know Brainy from Team Canada, the captain, wants to shoutcast. Maybe Anderson, I don't know. But yeah, if you want to try, you're more than welcome to. Now, going over to pot 5, we find the South American countries there. Chile, Colombia,
and Turkey. Turkey's not really from South America.
Sorry?
Turkey's not really from South America. But
okay, but we're just going to call them South American for now. Okay, so we're going to go over to the hat and shake, shake, shake. Group A, Colombia. Group B, Chile, the first country now for Group B. In Group C, we find Venezuela, who will be taking it up against ASEAN. And Group D, Turkey and India. So it's this will take a little bit longer to update, but it will work. Any countries that have played against each other last year, Gnurkus, here already?
Not that I know of, because, well, Canada couldn't field the lineup, and the other countries are kind of new from six, that is, from the first countries.
Yeah, that's true. Would be nice if Venezuela could finish a Nations Cup this time.
Turkey almost made it to playoffs last year. In the group Netherlands was in, together with Australia and Spain.
Yeah, I was always surprised because Turkey has some very good individual players, but never really, well, did anything like.
Well, there are some unfortunate incidents in the past
Yeah,
with
I
the
know.
Turkish team.
Incidents, quote unquote.
I put it nicely.
That's all the information you're getting from us? Okay, let me just check. Is it updated now correctly? Yes, it is. So moving over to pot 4.
European countries
European countries
didn't make
indeed.
it to playoffs last year.
Who did you say?
Where these are the European countries that I think they all played a bit differently, maybe.
Yeah.
Slovakia played in Hungary, not in co-ops.
Yeah.
They all played last season. All didn't get through the group stage. So
yeah. No, it was a last minute change also here because we were looking forward to see Czechoslovakia play, but the Czechs and the Slovaks didn't mingle as well, and in the end there was a decision that it would just be Team Slovakia. That was
okay,
really last minute, but that's the
really last minute.
really last minute. So let's see who's going to be joining Colombia and Canada. The United Kingdom. Another possible shoutcaster there. Novaya is going to be playing for the UK, together with some boobs players, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, anyway, I'm looking forward to some of those matches. And let's have a look who's going to be in Group B with Chile. Slovakia. Group C. Austria-Hungary. Took some time to type that. And that leaves, of course, for Group D, Belgium. So
very strong group already. Belgium strong, and Turkey.
Yeah, certainly, because Belgium is definitely not a pushover, even though we put them in pot 4. Belgium has been a traditional, good, solid team.
Well, both Belgium and Turkey almost made it to playoffs last year.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it was Belgium who was just pipped at the post. It was very close.
No, that was Turkey, actually.
Oh, that was Turkey, okay.
Same amount of points as Spain, but I think it's on their own game difference.
Yeah, that was really, really close. But yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately, sometimes. You can't have all the teams that deserve to be there playing. Let me just update this. Belgium as Group D, and here we go. Belgium, Austria, Hungary, Slovakia, and UK. Yes, going good so far. And now pot 3. Scandinavia, Spain, Brazil, and Yugoslavia. It's going to be joining the UK, Colombia, and Canada. Brazil, oh my god, poor UK guys. They have to play so many late games.
Well, they're an hour.
I hope that they can
closer to them than we are, right? So
that's true. Yeah, sure, but oh well.
Fairly easy for them.
Unfortunately, they don't like coffee there, so they'll have to brew some very strong tea for those late night matches.
Leave out the milk, and it should be fine.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see who's going to be joining Slovakia and Chile. It's Yugoslavia. So I see a bit of a trend there. Eastern European country. And Group C, Spain. Spain, Venezuela, Asian, and Austria-Hungary.
And Austria-Hungary.
And that leaves for Group D, Scandinavia.
Oh, very tough group.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's the Swedish guys combined with Finnish players.
With some of the best Finnish players, so that's going to be a very tough group. I think that the last year also Group D was the group of death, if I'm not mistaken. So,
yeah, Turkey got knocked out there, so we won't be happy.
Yeah, it looks like the hat wants to have another group of death in Group D.
Yeah, sure looks like it.
Still updating, and the last one was Brazil. Here we go. Yeah. Woohoo! It's working. So, I see that we aren't going to break our record number of viewers, Gnurkus. We're currently at 156 viewers. Appreciate you all watching. Don't forget to hit that follow button because after, well, not after this, but there are going to be some streams of the Nations Cup on this channel by those streamers I named earlier. If you hit follow, you get an email like Gnurkus did this evening, reminding him, hey, I have the shoutcast.
Very useful.
Very, very useful. And
you won't miss anything.
Sorry, what did you say?
You won't miss anything.
No, exactly. And in pot 2, we find Netherlands, Portugal, Italy, and Poland. These, this is going to be interesting because in Group A, we are going to find Portugal. Interesting. Brazil, Portugal, UK, Colombia, Canada. UK is going to have a very tough number of games, I think. Is it the first 3 that go through, Gnurkus?
Yep.
Okay. And in pot B, in Group B, Poland. Poland, Yugoslavia, Slovakia, Chile. I still see
Eastern Europe.
Kind of Europe. Yeah, exactly.
Eastern European
okay,
bingo.
so Group C, we find Netherlands. Ooh, thank you very much, Mr. Hat. If I had to choose...
Well, against Spain again, like last year.
Oh yeah, that was very interesting.
On Mandolin.
And to be honest, Austria-Hungary isn't a pushover either. And the other 2 countries I don't know. So, actually, maybe I was just a little bit too optimistic there.
Well, the South American countries are always hard.
Yeah, that's true. But the worst thing is we'll also have to play a couple of, Venezuela and Asian. That's also time zone, awkward
problems.
Time zones. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Portugal and UK in Group A both have the Greenwich Mean Time. So they have that 1 hour advantage.
Well, they can get USA or Australia in their group.
Yeah.
But that's for the next.
Yeah,
we need
exactly.
one more team here.
But of course, in Group D, we find Italy. I hope the hat did you well, Briz, because...
I hope Briz is happy.
Group of death.
He always complains about the hat, and this is what you get.
I told him he actually wants to give me an Italian hat, but it's still not in the post, or at least, yeah, I'm still waiting for it. So until that happens, no nice draws for Briz. And the last one was, let me just see, Poland, Netherlands, and Italy. Okay. Updating now. Should we run a quick advertisement while we wait? Nah, let's not. We don't want to keep you waiting here. We just want to keep it a quick and easy draw. And next week, Monday, the first matches will be played. And now we are going to see where the semi-finalists are going to be placed. Thankfully, they won't be placed against each other. So, in Group A, joining Portugal, Brazil, UK, Colombia, and Canada, we have France. Ooh.
Well, no time zone advantage for them.
No, indeed. And in Group B, drum roll, please. Australia. I hope that they win this time. I really do. If Netherlands get knocked out, of course. And in Group C, joining Netherlands, Spain, Austria, Hungary, Venezuela, and Asian, Germany. Oh my God. Mr.
Germany, they have a new lineup. Maybe
true.
You missed this. But
that's true. Maybe you could enlighten us a little bit, Gnurkus.
Well, I don't know. Well, they can explain themselves maybe, but I think the whole team from last year stepped down.
Yeah.
When they had a new captain approaching or applying. And now it's a new group of players.
Indeed.
So, yeah.
Kind of unfortunate that not the best players of Germany will be playing. At least let me put it this way: we suspect it won't be the best group of players, but I'd really like to see myself being proven wrong. So these are
They don't have the
groups.
reputation, but
No,
they're known
exactly.
players.
Yeah. So these are your groups, ladies and gentlemen. Your first matches will be posted tomorrow. So not only the groups will be posted, but also which matches will be played first. And yeah, start scheduling. And then next week, Monday, that's the 27th, put it in your agendas, ladies and gentlemen. The first matches could already be played. And maybe they will be shoutcasted, maybe not. Keep an eye out on our Facebook, so also like us there, facebook.com/UrbanZoneLeague. We will always announce there, and of course also on #urban-zone on QuakeNet. Yeah, do we want to... is there anything I forget to say, Gnurkus?
No, not really.
Okay.
Really looking forward to this. I think Group D is, well, definitely the group of death.
Yeah, I would.
That's
agree.
insane. I think I count 5 teams that can go easily in the groups. I mean, I don't know India, but and USA has to be said is a new team.
Exactly.
After last year's
issues.
Got to comment there, but it's a new team. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, exactly. No, but
and
it's nice to see that
B
we.
Is...
sorry that I interrupted you, but it's nice to see that we also have some countries that traditionally, have a very long-standing history, but didn't compete because they didn't think that they could compete in the top. For instance, Canada, and now they are going to try. And hey, it's about representing your country, and that's all that matters in the Nations Cup, in my opinion. You're all stars. And Briz is already PMing me.
Is he mad?
Well, no, he's not completely mad because he didn't want to be against Yugoslavia, so he's got that. So, okay, I'd like to thank Mr. Hat. We'll see you again for the next group draw. We won't be shoutcasting, as I mentioned before, me and Gnurkus, but keep an eye out on our Facebook. Also, I would like to say, if you want to watch some high-level Urban Terror, there's a match this evening at 9 o'clock, so that's in 40 minutes or so. I think it's the Black Trophy. Yeah, the Black Trophy, the loser bracket final between Ace and Rect. You can find the information on #URT-TV on QuakeNet, so that you can watch this match live on your URT client, not on stream, unfortunately. And I think that is it.
Got one more comment. That somebody is saying something about Twitter and Urban Zone. I think you got that covered, right?
Yep. We do, actually. Thanks, Snork, for saying that. We do have a Twitter. Granted, I'm very bad at using Twitter. But you can find us on Twitter, twitter.com/UrbanZoneLeague. And of course, also youtube.com/UrbanZoneLeague, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, that's all of our social media arranged.
Update.
And yeah, you can like, follow, subscribe, donate. You know what to do if you want to support us. That's it for us. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching. Glad to see that we have 150 viewers now and then. And we're going to conclude this with this stream with a song, which is traditionally used at the end of the Nations Cup for the champions. And we will run a quick advertisement in the meantime. Thanks for watching it. Thanks for not having ad blocker installed. You support Urban Zone through watching ads, etc. Good night, everybody. Time after time.